Well, hello guys, are you ready to go on a road trip? Well, we are. My whole family and I, we are getting ready to go to Washington to visit our sweet sister Jennifer who had her baby, and we are going on a road trip and we are driving. So it's about 13 hours. Is it 13 hours? Anywhere from 10 to 12 hours is about how long we are going to be in the car. So I'm going to show you guys what I packed, the things I do before I pack, the things I'm bringing for the kids in the car, and how it's going to go. Before my family and I ever go on a road trip or flying or on a trip, I do these basic things as far as cleaning the house that make it nice for when I come home, because no one wants to come home to a dirty home, and it helps me get organized for the trip. I always wash all the bedding, I always take out all the trash, do the dishes, and those are like the basic things that I do a few days before our trip, because that way all of the laundry is done. That way their beds or sheets are washed, their clothes are washed, so that I can look at their closet, know what I want to pack, and not think, oh crap, that's in the hamper and I need to wash it. So like a day before I go on the trip is I get all the laundry done. So all of my laundry's done, and then the night before I go, I'll make sure all the trash is taken out, so don't come home to a stinky house. So what I have in the suitcases whenever we travel, I really try and get it down to like a large suitcase and then a small for the kids. But since we're driving in the car, we have some other things elsewhere. So this is all of our clothes is in a big suitcase. We have some diapers, Jared's side, the kids' section, and then my section right here underneath. So this is all of my clothes, underwear, a flat irons down there, all the kids section right here, and Jared. We are gonna be gone about Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, driving back Monday. So we have enough outfits in here for everybody, and church clothes, because that's why we're going, is there's going to be a baby blessing. So in my section, how I've organized things is I don't know how I like organizing yet. We've been traveling for a long time the last few years. I just have a section that has my face wash, hair products, and then makeup. I've condensed my makeup down a lot throughout the years. I did buy one large bag one time so I could fit everything in one bag, but then by the time I folded it up, it was like one huge big bag, and it was just a lot of space. So far this is just what I have. If you guys have a suggestion of what maybe I could use in the future, I just would love to have like one bag that has like face stuff, makeup, and hair product all in one. I know I could do smaller things and put like face wash and hair product in smaller containers, but every container that I've purchased has leaked. Every single one of them. Like I've gone on Amazon and I've ordered a few different kinds. So if you do have a suggestion, that'd be awesome. Something new that I am traveling with this time is I got these for my friends for Christmas, and I got one too. I got it from Front Gate, and it is to hold and organize your jewelry. So every time I travel, my jewelry ends up in a knot. So I have this really long necklace. This is my favorite gold necklace that I got from Express a few years ago. And then I have my earrings dangling right there. And then on this section, I have another necklace hanging, a bracelet, and another bracelet right here. So it just kind of keeps everything organized, safe. It's not going to scratch because it's in this like nice fabric, and it's in a cute little bag. So that's what I have for my jewelry the first time I'm using that. The night before we go on a trip, I always lay the kids' outfit right out, so right in the morning I can get them dressed. Their outfits are right there. Mine's right here as well. I have water bottles for the kids. These are Camelback water bottles that don't leak. My favorite water bottles and sippy cups are from Nalgene, and they are my absolute favorite because it's like a sippy cup rather than like this. And they say these don't leak, which they don't, but there has been a few times where I noticed that they have. So I do like them. Those are for the kids. This is for me that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond a while back. They have their favorite blankets that I bring with them, whether we are flying or driving. I always bring their blankets. In the past, sometimes I've brought some blankets that I've just had that I don't mind if it gets a little wear and tear, but they like their blankets. So these are from Minky Couture. There's always a coupon that I found online. If you just Google Minky Couture, you'll find them. A lot of people have asked where I got their blankets. That's where I've got them. So these are their blankets, Calvin's favorite toy. And then in my fun bag, I also have what is going to entertain the kids. So going on road trips to me is a lot different than flying. When we fly with the kids, less is more to me, because they're in a different environment. They really like flying. My kids like it when we fly. they're talking to people and people are bringing snacks down the aisle. It's just a different environment. But when you're like stuck in the car and the car seat for a long amount of time, I feel like they need a little bit more entertainment, and I don't mind bringing a little bit more because we are in the car and it can just sit in the car. So I have a bag for them. I always have some hand sanitizer with me whenever we go places. And they have some diapers in here. These are toys that Jackson doesn't get access to a lot. It's when it's quiet time or church, but there is some string that you can tie in and out of the different animals that he has. Also, he got these for Christmas. They are brain quest questions that you ask him questions and then he has to answer. And there's like literally 600 questions. And we've gone through a lot of these and he really likes it. So I can ask him questions and play that. Each kid has a new book that they don't know about. Calvin's is Peppa Pig. That's his favorite. And we love the Disney movie Moana. The moment it comes out, we are buying it. So they both will have a new book that they don't know about. And then Calvin has a little Peppa Pig toy in here somewhere. He has a little Peppa Pig toy, and then Jackson has another little toy that you look through and you push this and you can see different images. So when we travel, not that every time you have to travel you have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff to entertain them or anything like that, but I've just noticed that when we go to places, it's nice for them to have a toy that they're not used to, whether, you know, he doesn't play with these a lot, it's just like quiet time or church or whatnot. So Jackson's really gonna like that. Or sometimes, like if we're traveling, I'll go to the dollar store and pick up a few toys because it's like, it's fun, it's exciting, it's new. So I just like to have something different and new for the kids when we're traveling. As far as entertaining the kids while we are driving or how the drive will go, I'm definitely going to keep you updated on how it actually goes. But what I'm thinking is, usually my kids are used to like a 2-hour car ride. That's pretty good and that doesn't upset them or anything. When we go into the city, it's about 2 hours away, an hour and 45 minutes, and they do really well. They don't have to have a movie, they don't have to have a toy, but if they have it, it's nice. So I'm thinking, after a few hours into the road trip, after about 2 hours into the road trip, I'll start to break out the toys and they can have something to entertain them. After that, we'll get out of the car and have lunch. You know, by then maybe that's about 5 hours. And then once we get into the car from lunch, maybe they'll fall asleep, take a nap, and then when they wake up, we'll break out some more snacks and then maybe a movie. And so by then, most of the road trip should be pretty good. Maybe it's just that last part that might be a little, I don't know how they'll react. So, because we haven't gone on like an actual road trip in a long time. So I'll keep you guys updated, but that's my plan. I don't want to just get in the car and like throw movies or snacks or toys at them as far as like, let me entertain you. You know, I expect them to sit in the car for a minute, look out, look at the snow, look at the cars, enjoy the car ride, and then strategically after, you know, say here's a snack, let's wait a while, here's a toy, let's wait a while, type of thing. So I'll keep you updated on how they do as far as that goes. And then the last thing is some snacks and stuff. We are gonna have Grandma and Grandpa with us. If you guys watched our vlog channel, you saw I was looking at this Yeti bag, and we have a little cooler, and I was looking for a bag or a bigger cooler for this road trip, and this is like heavy duty. It supposedly like will never ever leak. The only thing I don't like about it is how tight this is. It's like you put your arm in there, it's just very tight. Maybe it'll like loosen over the years, I don't know, I doubt it, but this is kind of, I don't know. I don't quite know what I think of it yet, but as far as the inside goes, we have pop, of course, Gatorade. We'll bring some water. We have some snacks for the boys and for us. And then specifically for the boys, I got a few things at Target for them to have snacks. These are yummy. They're little peanut butter bites. Target now sells Nature Box, which is really cool, so I grabbed a bunch of those. I've never tried these before. So I just grabbed a bunch of snacks and treats for the kids and for us as we go on this road trip. Before we get into our actual road trip, I'm gonna show you one last thing. We cannot go and visit family without bringing them a little something something. So for Jennifer, for having her little baby Nixon, I got him a little outfit. And then her little boy Cannon, we got him a little truck. And then these are some clothes that don't fit Calvin anymore that I will give to Nixon for when he fits in them. And then she has been dying for some swig cookies, so Jared's mom got her some swig cookies that we are gonna put in a bag and bring a little present for when we go see her. Okay, we have a little update for you. We've been driving in the car. We've been in the car for 4 hours, and the first hour was very rough. The kids were not happy. They woke up early at 5:30, and we got in the car around 6, and Jackson wanted a snack and a movie, and he didn't really know what he wanted. In the first hour, it was cold outside. It was like 5 degrees most of the way. Windows, it was like iced. Like, it was hard to get the car warm because it was foggy on the windows, and so the first hour was really rough, huh, Jackson?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a Moana song.
And then we turned on Moana, the soundtrack, and that made them happy. And it is now 10 o'clock.
I'm gonna do the Moana book.
Yeah, and the Moana book. I have a book. So we're just now getting the books and toys out. Of course, you have your Peppa, and you are pretty happy. Peppa.
Peppa.
Right, it is now 2 o'clock. The kids have done great. They played with their little toys. Calvin he fell asleep now. He just woke up, so he's gonna not be very happy because we all took a potty break and now we're gonna get on the car ride and head out. We just got Subway, so each kid's gonna get a sandwich. I think Calvin, this is gonna be a hard part for him.
I think once he gets some food in his belly, he'll be great.
Yeah.
Left for the big red dog?
We still have how much longer, Jerry Bear?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half? Okay, well I just riled them up because I got the camera out and I started talking. So they made it worse. We're getting there. Good, it's been this last 45 minutes. It's been a really rough.
I want lots of cookies.
You want lots of cookies? It's been a little rough stretch, and I just broke out the cookies. And we've been doing so good, huh? We've been eating so good, and I thought, okay, now it's time for cookies, and we can eat the whole bag in the last hour because you guys are doing so good. Calvin, you're doing good. You got a little snack. Okay, we only have like what, an hour left? Hour and a half? We'll just say an hour. It seems like the last 2 hours have froze in time. Yeah, 2 He-Man shows. All right, we were in the car for 11 hours and I want to give you guys a little update on how it went and the necessities that worked for us. So the biggest thing would totally be music, whether it's Disney music, fun music for the kids. We sang a lot in the car and that entertained them quite a bit. When the music was not on, the Disney music, they were not as happy. Next up would be movies. So we had like a little iPad for the kids that they watched a few movies on and that definitely helped. The toys that helped a lot was Jackson, I read the Brain Quest questions. It's just a bunch of questions and he really liked that. Both of the kids, I was shocked, could do this. Like when Calvin was putting this through the holes, I was laughing. But this entertained the kids quite a bit as well. They looked at a few books, which helped a lot. And as far as snacks, we didn't eat a whole ton on the trip. They just didn't seem to have much of an appetite, neither did we. So we didn't have tons and tons of snacks, but one snack that they really liked, and you would think it would be crazy messy, but it really wasn't. It was the Justin's Maple Almond Butter with pretzels. So like this was really thick, so they really didn't make a mess, and I washed them and wiped them up when they were done, but they really enjoyed having something to dip and eat.
For how long the car ride was, I think the kids did awesome, and just little things like this kept them entertained.
The first hour was really rough, and the last hour was extremely rough. Calvin was very done that last hour. The kids didn't like have full-blown meltdowns except the last hour. Calvin was really like you're never gonna let me out, and was really upset. The kids stopped and got out of the car about 2 times, and every time that we got in the car, Jackson was really good. He's to the age now where it's pretty good. Okay, jump in your seat.
No, this car seat.
Jump in your car seat.
Are you not feeling too good, Mom?
But Calvin would not have it. He really didn't like getting out and then back in the car. So I think sometimes on road trips, it can hurt you if you stop too many times, because it's just like getting out and in, and sometimes it's best just to like make the long haul and go. So if we were to do it again, I would definitely try and leave even a little bit earlier in the morning, because I always feel like that helps us travel, is if we leave, you got the GoPro, is if we leave really early and get to our destination a little earlier. So that's what I would do next time. When you guys travel and you have something specific that you think would help me for the next time we travel, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed bringing you guys along for a little part of our travel and how we did. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.